Alright my friends, so today we are going to talk about whether Kiana is coming to Honkai Star Rail as a playable character or not, and I would love to hear your opinion about it in the comments section below. Now before we start, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Honkai Star Rail and Honkai Impact 3rd, and without any further ado, let's just get started. So as you can see here, we have Kiana in this picture, and she has grown up visibly, and she is basically standing there talking with a very interesting person. Now that interesting person is basically illustrated in this part of a glass or whatever it is, and if you take a very close look, you will see that it's none other than a member of the Garden of Recollection. It is basically a memo keeper. A memo keeper just spawned out of nowhere in the dream that Kiana was having, and she is asking Kiana to allow her to register or steal her memories, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Like, how do you come from a different game, not even from the same game, spawn out of nowhere into someone's dreams and ask them to allow you to take their memories? Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. Either way, if you are wondering whether this happened in the collab event or in the main event or in the main story, it actually happened in the main Honkai Impact 3rd story, which means that this is actually a canon encounter. It's not a collab event or a collab story, it's a canon encounter in the main story of Honkai Impact 3rd. Yes, now we have actually a clear indication that characters from Honkai Star Rail can also come to Honkai Impact 3rd, not just the opposite, because we already had basically Void Archive and Welt in Honkai Star Rail, so we already had the confirmation that characters from Honkai Impact 3rd can appear out of nowhere in Honkai Star Rail, but we didn't have the opposite. Now we have even the opposite, because not only do we have the Garden of Recollection, we have also Sparkle out of everyone. Sparkle appeared in the main story of Honkai Impact 3rd, which is just ridiculous. Either way, the reason why people are speculating that Kiana might be coming to Honkai Star Rail as a playable character is the fact that she has these shattered pieces around her, and if you take a very close look at them, they look actually very closely to eidolons, and she is appearing on them in a very interesting manner. Don't forget that Kiana isn't like any normal character, she is pretty much a god right now, and therefore her basically eidolons are looking like godly eidolons, not like normal characters eidolons. But as you can see from the earrings here, you can see clearly that it is actually her that is basically reflecting here on these pieces, and this could be a hint from the developers, because the developers never do something without having a meaning with it. This could be a hint from the developers that yes, Kiana is actually coming to Honkai Star Rail as a playable character. We will have to wait and see for more information, but for now, this actually might mean that Kiana is coming to Honkai Star Rail. However, as you can see here, we have the memo keeper talking with Kiana, and she talks with her about the fact that not even the Aeons in Honkai Star Rail were able actually to find Earth. Then how did you find Earth? Or not even Earth actually, but the entire Honkai Impact 3rd universe, or whatever you want to call it. None of the Aeons was able actually to find it, and that is because a divine entity was able to hide it from these Aeons. Now we don't know if this divine entity is actually the Cocoon of Finality, or if it is a different entity that is even stronger than the Cocoon of Finality, because that is a possibility for sure with how massive the universe of Honkai Impact 3rd is becoming with time. There might be actually something that is even more dangerous than the Cocoon of Finality, that is basically just in that space and doing nothing. but she did say that the Aeons, not even the Aeon of Trailblaze, was able to find this basically specific universe or world or whatever you want to call it, the Honkai Impact 3rd world. And she wonders why is that? What is hiding this world from the Aeons, even the Aeon of Trailblaze? And then it ends there, the discussion ends there, and we don't have much more information about what they are going to do. And most likely we might not even have information even in version 7.9 because of the fact that the collab story will be then, and that isn't going to have to do with the main story most likely, because that is going to be a different story. So we will have to wait until 8.0, which means that it might be actually, yeah, we will have to wait until December before we can see actually what will happen after that. But this is a very interesting cliffhanger. Out of nowhere, Sparkle appears basically in the story of Honkai Impact 3rd, in the main story, and out of nowhere a Garden of Recollection member appears in Kiana's dream and talk with her about Aeons and divine entities and all of that stuff, which is just ridiculous. So you can see that they are basically making more crossovers between the two games, and canon crossovers, not just basically different characters that appear as XP or maybe collab events. They are doing canon crossovers now, so I really can't wait to see what will happen. I really hope that Kiana appears in Honkai Star Rail as a playable character. She is easily the most hyped character in the entire game. Maybe actually Elysia, I don't know. Elysia is an incredibly hype character as well. So one of them is the most hype and the other one is the second most hype, but I think that both of them are on levels, crazy levels. Like they are on levels that makes their figures be sold immediately. That's how hyped they are. So seeing them in Honkai Star Rail is definitely going to be something awesome, and I really can't wait for it. Either way, don't forget to let me know your opinion about it in the comments section below. Do you think that Kiana is going to be a playable character in Honkai Star Rail or not? And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Honkai Star Rail and Honkai Impact 3rd. And until next time, see you as always in the next video.